What's up, guys? It's the whatever the name of this channel is when I finally get the video posted. But anyways, well, I haven't decided what I'm gonna call my channel yet because I don't really know what I'm calling this project right now. But basically, what it's gonna be is this channel's gonna be kind of my video, my kind of way I update you guys and keep you guys posted about what I like to pretend or call my small little organic farm. It's not much. I mean, I'm in a neighborhood on a probably a little bit more 2-acre plot, probably about 2-acre plot. Give you guys a little panoramic about what I'm looking at right now, where I sit. Got my house right there, and then the rest is the what I call my farm down there. Anyways, what you guys are looking at right now are my chickens. Got my chickens this year. I've been wanting chickens for a long time. Parents, never want me to have them. Well, they didn't really want, but just never had the space. They thought, you gotta have, they stink and smell and take up bunches of room, and you gotta live on a bunch of land. My parents are from, a bunch of land stuff, but I just didn't realize it. But anyways, I snuck them in one day. They didn't know I had them because I'm 16, started driving, and I had 6 chickens, so I'm down to 5 now. We had a dog break into the run 2 or 3 months ago and kill one of our chickens, unfortunately, but it's sad. We've gotten a ton of eggs this year. It's been great having fresh eggs every day. We usually get 4, 5, 6 a day from these 5. Built the run and coop myself. Really proud of it. Never really built much in my life, but this year I'm planning on expanding the run a lot, building a chicken tractor or just a little grazing frame to put them in during the day as they roam around. Right now there's no point in it, but this winter it's gonna be one of my projects. I'm gonna expand their actual run a bunch. That way I'm gonna take it past the coop on the other side some more, and I'll try to get I'm probably gonna get 5 or 6 more chickens. Well, and I want to get some Rhode Island Reds. I'll probably get 2 Rhode Island Reds because they're just a standard variety. Probably 2 Buff Orpingtons and a Black Wyandotte or something, or Americana, just something kind of special maybe. Don't really know, maybe a Silky, who knows, just something. But anyways, that's the chickens. They're growing all organically. I feed them an organic grain feed I get from a local store here in town. I try to keep them off the grain feed. I only give them grain. Well, in the winter I'm giving a little bit more, but or whatever feed they have, it's called grain, whatever. But I try to keep them mainly on vegetables. I grow grass clippings, things I can grow, the weeds, fruits and vegetables. I'd like to get the $1 clearance things on sale at a supermarket and throw it to them, lettuce heads and stuff, and they seem to enjoy it a lot. But I'm grazed a little bit too. But next year I'm gonna try to get off feed as much as I can and stick to the this is kind of what I can get. Well, we'll start out here with what you gotta start out with to even grow organically, and that's a compost. Here's a pile I'm starting this winter. That's gonna be a long-term compost pile. It's kind of hard to make out, but it's an all-leaf compost pile. I got a couple. I think I got a little bit of pumpkin in there, and some bean stalks and whatnot. That's gonna be a long-term pile. I'm gonna keep adding onto it, just mainly leaves. Not really adding much greens. It'll take a lot longer, but it will break down. This is just and I'm gonna be adding some horse manure to this pile. So it used to be kind of where I just dump much stuff. But anyways, these are my piles I've been working on this year. I've just realized that I grew all organically this year. I didn't grow much this year because I didn't get my tiller working till late in the season and whatnot, and it's just wasn't a good year. I had a good year once I got my stuff working, but I didn't get started late. If I'd gotten started earlier in the season, this year would have been just quite amazing for me. All I grew this year was pretty much beans and tomatoes, and I got pepper peppers. Probably got 15, 20 banana peppers. I got about 8 bell peppers off of the one plant I had. Probably got 30, 40, 50, 60 tomatoes. Probably about 100 tomatoes, I'd say. And I started planting them in August because that's how late I started. But I got probably 6, 7 bushels of beans we've gotten probably 10 cans put up in the pantry, and I have a bunch I left on there to go to seed, and we ate 6, 7 helpings of it. Family of 6, so it's a lot to feed, and so having 10 cans put up is pretty good for us, and still be able to eat fresh beans in the season. But anyways, pile right here is pretty much fully broken down. I overwintered it. All I did was put a layer of the compost that's already broken down for the most part, layer of leaves, put a couple, like 2-inch layer of pumpkin from Halloween, and then I just covered it in more leaves and grass clippings. There's some pea shoots in there and whatnot. And that pile right there, it's a riot of riot for y'all. I started it a little bit not too long ago. It's just slowly breaking down. It's got a little bit down there. And these piles are just ones I can manage easily, keep the greens updated. I'm going to be building a pile for that stuff over there I showed y'all a second ago, where I can manage it with the pallets and chicken wire. But anyways, moving on to the garden. Out my one raised bed here. Had this raised bed for a couple years, not here because we just moved last year, but I grew. This has been a really good bed. I covered it last year with about 2 inches of leaves and chicken wood chip, soaked manure, wood chips, whatever I just said. But and I grew tons in this bed this year. Had a really good sweet potato crop in here. Got a little bit, good 10 pounds probably. And a tomato plant that did really good, Rutger. Built this bed to the side of it, and I'm just kind of growing greens, and it doesn't really, I just can't seem to grow greens from seed. Don't know why. It's mainly because of my soil probably, but soil in here is good. Probably could have done better if I had planted a little bit earlier and spaced it out. I have a leek in there too, and it's doing pretty good. I'll get you guys a close-up on this stuff. And that stuff's looking pretty good. Got the leek right there in this corner. Have a 8x4, I think, raised bed. I'm about to put together, and then one I already put together down there. And they're looking really good. This one, I don't know what I did wrong. I think I should have probably put down a thicker cardboard, because all this bed is right now is, it didn't grow anything this year because it was just, it's hard as a rock, and it just pretty much straight roots. And you just look in there, it's hard to even pull it up. And so all those roots in there from the weeds. So I'm gonna pretty much empty this out and fill it with compost. And then here's my main garden, which is gonna be, try to give you guys an overlook of how big it will be this year. It's gonna be pretty much this entire space, which is probably, I'm not really good at estimating land, but yeah, that's a pretty good space. 200 yards by 100 yards probably. It's maybe a little bit less than that, but that's it's about right. And this year it wasn't too big. It was only this little main. It's gonna be hard to tell now because all the leaves and weeds. But I'm not gonna till it this year. Well, I'm gonna till it once in the spring, probably turn it, get it loosened up with and make some compost into it, and leaves and organic matter, and then I'm gonna cover it in about 8 inches probably, or yeah, 5 to 8 inches of compost and horse manure. And just kind of do that no-till gardening method. I'm not 100% sure on my plan for next year. Still kind of in the works, looking through different methods and whatnot. But hopefully it'll look good. But you can see the remnants of my bean plants down through here, which I'll show y'all. Got a couple of planted turnips in here, and they got washed out the next day. But a few seeds are coming up now. So look at that. Got turnip right there. One right there. Got 2 leeks I planted down here. My collard greens for this season, and the frost is starting to kind of bite them, and they're not looking the best. But I think they're gonna be all right. And all my bean remnants, I had a 100-yard and 2 25-foot rows. And you can see all the beans still on here. I'm leaving it for seed. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. But the deer didn't really bother me all season. They're starting to get in the collards. Got more leeks down, 2 more leeks down here. Never grew leeks before, so they're interesting. I had my peas here, and that deer demolished them. Had some lettuces and stuff down here. The deer ate that too. But my leeks, they left my leeks alone. Go figure, because I don't think deer don't really like leeks. And they're kind of getting covered in weeds. So I'm just letting the weeds grow up in between them because they're doing fine. Got leeks. They're doing pretty good. Never grown them. Never ate them before. So it's interesting. They're kind of splitting like that right there. If you know what that's caused by. Or just kind of because the leaves aren't attaching to the bulb, the stem like they should be. But that's that, guys. I got a blackberry bush over there too in that bucket. And a fig tree will be going in this year. I've been growing for 3 years in a 5-gallon bucket, and it's pretty root bound. Started it from a clipping. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you subscribe. I'll have some more videos that come about me, and you know, I love small organic agriculture, the small farms, and CSA, community-driven agriculture, supported agriculture is just something I really have a passion for, and want to do it and make a career out of it, hopefully. Hope you guys liked it, and subscribe.